let's start with the corporate. 60%, I believe, of the Euro STOXX 600 now have beaten. Against the gloomy backdrop, the macro backdrop in Europe, what does this say to you about the European equity market?
Well, I think, there are some signs for hope, Axel. Clearly, key, European corporates are adaptable, and even against, as you say, a dreadful European macro background, they are able to make money. For myself, though, I'd be concerned about the outlook going forward. And if we were to be looking around at where one might invest in European equities, I'd be looking for stocks which don't rely on domestic demand, or don't rely entirely on domestic demand within Europe.
So stay away from the likes of RWE, and I mentioned that one because that was out this morning. Utilities are meant to be defensives, but because of the domestic focus, this one's getting knocked quite hard.
Yeah, I mean, RWE profits, they said they were up over 9 months. They said they were up perhaps as much as 63% over 2013, but when you dig into the numbers, you find that figure includes the sale of DIA, which they've knocked out to some Russian investors for, I think, $5 billion. However, that sale's not even been concluded yet, and there's some competition questions about whether that will actually go through. If you look at a sort of a like-for-like basis or continuing operations, then the numbers are down. They talk about warm weather and low electricity demand hampering their prospects for the coming year. And because of the way the German power market is set up, even a weak oil price is not likely to benefit the big German utility companies.
Well, let's bring that oil price in. I mentioned below 80. We've had some inflation numbers out of Germany this morning, pretty much bang in line, but they're weak. Again, that's not the context we're looking for.
No, it's not. I mean, trying to stimulate demand and inflation is proving a real thorn in the side for most central banks. And a weak oil price, whilst it sounds like it should be beneficial, is actually probably adding to the problems in the near term anyway. When you're trying to grow an economy, there probably will be benefits from a weak oil price, but they're probably not going to filter through till late 2015, late 2016. I should just add that some technical analysts are talking about Brent possibly coming back to as low as $60 or $63. So we may yet have a further fall, and quite a substantial fall, to come in the price of crude oil.